Hey guys, it's me, Astrid, and well, we've all been under quarantine for I don't know, it's been a week for me, um, and during that time, I have been living and dressing like a piece of human garbage. I've been wearing this shirt for 2 days, and I haven't changed out of my new Target sweats for like the whole week. Like basically, I'm a piece of garbage. So what I decided is that um, we should all take this opportunity to remind ourselves that we're so much more than garbage and do like a get ready with me video. And guess what I'm getting ready to do? I'm getting ready to stay at home and watch movies because I don't have a job. So the first product I'm going to be using, and if you're hearing in the background, those are my little birds who live in my master bathroom. But the first product I'm going to use is my Glam Glow Volcasmic. Um, I'm a cheap bastard, so I buy this every year on Black Friday, and this one I bought in Black Friday 2018, and I still have some because it's really good and a little bit goes a long way. But it looks like I just finally touched the bottom of the jar. That's cool because I bought some more this Black Friday. And then instead of $50 a jar, I paid $35 a jar. So, you know, come at me. It's my yearly moisturizer purchase. The next product I like to use is my Glam Glow, what is it called? Glow Starter. It's got a pearl finish. It's very shiny. And if we put it on my tattoo, you'll be able to see how it makes this like iridescent shimmer. See that? So I like to put it in all the places that I would normally put highlighter to like go under my other makeup and like just enhance highlighter. And you know, we gotta highlight our nose because that's just important that your nose is glittery. The cheeks, and everybody needs a sparkle mustache these days. That's like really in, so I put it on my upper lip, I put a little on my chin, and like a little on my forehead. None of the beauty gurus tell you to highlight your forehead here. I made that one on myself, so we're glowy. See, I got a little, there's a little bit of radiance going on now. Okay, so the next thing I do, well, I've learned a lesson, and that is that the Anastasia Dip Brow product gives me like scouse brows. Maybe that's like a 2016 British slang, so it's very niche, but it gives me like these too heavy brows. So basically I never use my Anastasia Dip Brow anymore because it looks so harsh. So what I did instead was I got this, what is it called? Goof Proof Brow Pencil by Benefit. I got it about a shade lighter than my brows because you don't want it to be dark. And I like this because it's got a wide pencil tip, and so it makes like these wide, gentle, fair lines. And all you really want to do is fill in the brows you already have because your natural brows are probably better than what you plucked them into for the last 15 years of your life. I was a child that came out of the 90s influenced by all these pencil brows, and then I plucked my eyebrows off, and I plucked them about this far apart in high school. I also wore vampire fangs that I bought at Hot Topic in public, like into public places. So that's a thing I did. If you make any mistakes, you just rub it off. See, so my brows are a little filled, and we're just gonna go in with this other end of this brush, which is a spoolie, and like soften it up so like you can barely tell you did anything, and no one will notice, not even your husband. But you'll notice, and you'll feel hotter. So the next thing we're gonna do to prepare our skin is use this. God, I have like crap on all my makeup. It's all dusty. I'm a little embarrassed. This is Tatcha, the silk canvas. And this little ass thing was $22 in the checkout line at Sephora. And I bought it like over a year ago. And look how much product is left. I really like this primer for my eyes because it's a solid, so it doesn't like waste packaging space. Like this little bit lasts for such a long time, and you only need like this much. And I put this like all over my eye because I usually get really weird with my eyeshadow, and I just need like every area of the eye to be ready to receive powder. So next we're going to collect all of our makeup brushes into the same thing because some raccoon left them all over the floor. I don't know who does that, but there's a raccoon that lives in my house that regularly like leaves all of my clothes in a pile at the end of the bed, and also like leaves makeup brushes all over where I do makeup and doesn't put them back in the jar. So I'm gonna pick a brush like this because it's a little bit poofy, but it'll still give me like kind of direct soft application. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do kind of a look that I've been doing in a wide array of colors, because I'm kind of hooked on it. So here's what we're gonna need. We're gonna need our Huda Beauty Neon Pink palette. Ooh, nice color, nice shine. Ooh, Infinite Astrid, we love that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to start with this purpley color, and I'm gonna like trace these circles of where I want it to go on my eye. I'm kind of a fan of not applying eyeshadow to the whole eyelid. Like everybody's like, oh, it's the law, you have to put eyeshadow on your whole eyelid, and I'm like, no, I like some negative space. I know it looks like I've been punched in the face at this point, but it's fine. Most of my makeup looks like I've been hit in the face. One of my dearest friends, her dad saw me because I was wearing hot pink eyeliner one day. And he sees me and he says, wow, Astrid, it looks like you've been maced in the face, but don't worry, you're like cool so you can pull off any look. And I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what I want to hear about my makeup, that it looks like bear mace. So now that we've done the outermost layer, I'm gonna go in and do a little bit more purple. We're going from this lavender to this like fuchsia. And we're just kind of layering up the color, bringing in the intensity to these target zones that we want, okay? I really like doing purple eyeshadow because early in our relationship, like before we were married, my husband said, purple eyeshadow never looks good on women. Like, they always just look like a corpse. So I kind of make it a mission to always do purple eyeshadow and then go up to him and say, do I look dead? Do I look dead to you right now, Ben? And he really loves that. How's everybody else doing during the quarantine? Is everybody else living as though they're a raccoon, or is it just me? Like, I don't know. My friend had this amazing thing. She said, when we were working together, she said, because she watches so much trash TV, and she says, look, I'm basically the raccoon of television. I'll eat whatever garbage is placed before me. And I thought that was funny, and I always want to say it, but I feel like whenever I say that, I'm like stealing her thunder. Okay, so you can see I've got some zones going on. Okay, so now we're gonna go for this like straight up highlighter pink. Okay, because this is going to really just bring this whole look together and make it crazy. So we need this pink. How many of you guys have been able to stop picking your nose since the coronavirus broke out? Have any of you been successful? Because I haven't, and I think I need to join a support group of some kind. Nose Pickers Anonymous. I think we'd be on to a good thing. We got this gradient fade here. And basically from this point on, now that like the colors I want have been applied to their correct positions, I'm just gonna like blend it out with the same three colors over and over until I like feel done. I do go out in public like this, guys. Okay, so like I said, I'm going in with these same colors again, and I'm just blending back over, because to get the layers really right, and what a lot of makeup beginners don't know, is that there's just a whole lot of blending and layering color on and building up to the color that you want. So it's important that you go back through and you layer it up. And it's also important that the first few layers of makeup that you put on are soft. Like, you need to be soft. If you just go ham first layer, your makeup will like kind of clump up and look choppy and weird. So you don't want to do that. Also, the best way to clean your brushes out and get a new color is to rub it on your sweats. I've got this problem with my cat. His hairs get in my makeup brushes, and then I rub it all over my eyes, and then it gets his little invisible cat hairs in my eyes, and I have to like pull them out. Okay, this is good. But look at this. I got this little color gap. So I'm gonna need to go in with probably this brush. I love these because the bristles are short, so it's firm. And again, I'm just gonna take probably this lavender color and just blend it into my lash line so I don't look like a hobo. Now I like to go in and pretend that my face is the universe. So a very important feature of that is your Too Faced sketch marker white liquid eyeliner, because it lets you make little stars all over your face. So I'm just gonna go in and dot around. Also, I've been like trying so desperately to grow in my eyebrows for like the last 8 months. So I have all these shitty little hairs everywhere, and I can't pluck them off because I'm trying to grow my eyebrows in, but they look so sloppy sometimes. Okay, so I got my speckles on. Now we need to add some big stars, like we're trying to find Jesus in the manger, okay? So we're gonna go here. It's really easy. You just draw a T, and then you draw a little X behind it. Ooh, look, you put so much effort into your makeup. Wow. So now that we've got these dots drawn over a very pigmented eyeshadow, our eyeliner is like kind of pinked out. So we need to draw on our wrists with the eyeliner until it comes out white again. And no need to clean this off before you go out in public. So what I'm going to do now that this is clean is I'm going to dot over the stars again on a number of them so that they kind of pop. Okay, so now I'm going to go in and highlight my face. And what I like to use for this is this brush. It's like kind of straight bristles, and it's conical, and it's got this little cone end, and that makes the highlighter go exactly where I want it. We're going to go into our Smashbox Holidays Light and Contour palette. This palette's packaging is so upsetting because when you open it, these are the colors. Like, misleading, clickbait packaging, I don't know. But at the same time, I've really grown to appreciate a lot of these. They're actually very, very useful despite their subtlety. My favorite, of course, as you can see by which is used the most, is this highlighter because it's got a lavendery tone to it. You see that? So I'm going to just get my brush all up in this, and we're going to go. I like to pull my face like that because it brings out like these little folds on my eyes, and I put highlighter on that, and then it like makes my eyes look cool. Always tap your brushes for fallout. But look at this. Do I have a pine needle in my hair? Okay, and now I have to apply my blush before I apply more highlight to my cheeks. And when I put blush on, I like to go up into my temples. Like, I'm so pale that I don't really use a contour, but I kind of use blush as like the contour. See, I apply it all up in there, and I like the effect that it gives. So putting blush down here is for boomers, so stop doing it. Stop embarrassing yourself. Be sure to apply just enough blush that you say, is that too much? Should I change my whole makeup before I go out? That's when you know you have the exact right amount of blush on, because strong blush is in style right now. I'm rather pleased with that. So now we're going to go in with this brush. We don't even have to worry about cleaning it off. And I'm going to actually take this shimmer color. This has a lovely shimmer. And if you look at it on my finger, it just is like this little glittery shimmer. So I put that on the high points of my cheek and up into the temple, like kind of like a little C shape. Like if I'm at the end of the grocery store aisle, I just want the person at the other end to be like, wow, her highlight is, that's a lot. That's a lot. Are you sure, honey? That's what I go for when I do highlight. And then for like lip colors, I usually just go with this Too Faced Sweet Peach Creamy Peach Oil lip gloss. I don't think it's made out of peach oil, but it is oily and it does smell like peaches. And it's like one of my favorite lip glosses I've ever used. It smells amazing, it feels amazing, makes your lips really soft. And I don't really like to do such a bold eye and a bold lip color. Like, it usually looks overdone. I only do a bold lip when I'm doing like just a winged eyeliner, basic bitch look, and I need to show off that I have lips. And the very last step that I usually forget until I'm already taking selfies for my Instagram is to use mascara. My mom got me this really nice Milk Kush mascara. It has CBD in it. If it doesn't tell you that the CBD oil market is a bubble for like, there would be CBD water at the check stand and CBD mascara, like, I don't know, are you living under a rock? Like, come on. I always have the problem where when I put on my mascara, I get those lines, like it dots onto my eyelids. So I found I can't apply it to the root, and I have to like put the brush and wiggle it side to side and then blink so that it gets in there, and then, because then it won't touch my eyelid. Every eye shape has its own little tricks. That's another reason like it's hard to do makeup on other people, because you learn to be the master of your own eye shape, and then you see this completely alien eye shape. You never think about how different everybody's eyes are until you start doing a makeup on your friend and you're like, oh, fuck, what do I do? Then I like to take my Maybelline Rocket Volume Express, because this is a little cleaner and the brush is a little firmer. And I just like to just run it like this on my under eyelashes. Okay, I have finished my makeup, and now I need to get my hair and my outfit done so that I can prove that I am not a living piece of garbage, even though I am under a quarantine. As you can see, I've run a brush through my hair, I've put on human clothes, and the look is complete. There's a fun fact about this jumpsuit, guys. Really fun fact. First of all, got it at Target. Second of all, the fun fact about it is that you can be a complete lazy monster and just throw on a dress or a jumpsuit like this, and people will think that you care about your outfit, when really you're just wearing glorified pajamas. With that said, have fun during the quarantine, practice your ukulele, practice a language, read a book, don't constantly read the news, watch some YouTube, do some makeup. Despite everything being really scary and frustrating and making you want to pull your hair out and making you feel like you're completely out of control of your entire fucking life, this time that we have to be at home at the same time is also a gift. So take advantage of it as best you can. I know everybody doesn't have the same privileges as me, but whatever time you get to be with your family or to be by yourself or to do something creative, to have the time is a gift. So do what you can with it, make something good of it, and do your best to connect with your friends and loved ones. I've been having so many awesome phone calls lately, and yeah, I love you guys. Happy quarantine, and happy growing, happy makeup. Best luck, best wishes. I wish you all health, safety, and happiness.